For Oklahoma, trying to get their running game going was a concern, and that's what was rectified, at least against defensively challenged Texas Tech today. Caden reports for us on the Perine and Mixon show from Norman.
Big Al, thank you very much. You know, entering this ball game, Sooner Nation's two greatest areas of concern, OU's rush offense and its pass defense. Well, today, those apparent weaknesses were certainly strengths. Baker Mayfield all fired up about facing his former team.
I mean, obviously, football's an emotional game, and I used to attend there. It's just a fact, and so there was a little bit coming into it.
But it was Samaje Perine and Joe Mixon wreaking havoc all day long. All four of OU's first half touchdowns come on the ground.
We felt like that the running game was close, and we finally got over the hump a little bit today.
Running the ball, that makes my job easy. When you have two horses like that in the backfield and you get your offensive line going, it's great for me.
The Red Raiders enter the game number 2 in the country at 427 yards passing per game. To make things even worse, Zach Sanchez, injured on the first snap from scrimmage, carted off. But the Sooners secondary would answer the call, holding Tech nearly 200 yards below its season average, intercepting Pat Mahomes 4 times, 3 of them first half, 28-17 Sooners at the break.
It was a little bit of an awkward game, but I thought our players hung in there. We didn't give up big chunks and controlled the vertical passing game.
You know, I thought our guys were really good. We were where we needed to be. Didn't have any, mental breakdowns, covered well. I don't seen him go 26 for 40 with 4 interceptions very much.
Second half, the OU offense continues to roll. Perine would finish with a season-high 201 yards and 4 touchdowns. Mixon, career-high 154 and 2 scores. Sooners win big, real big, 63-27.
Curious, just your thoughts on watching Joe.
Yeah, he ran like a grown man today. He ran like a grown man. He popped big plays. He was fantastic today.
Yeah, it was great. He had a fantastic game, and A-Ross came in there and he got his touchdown, and it was exciting. It was an exciting day for the running backs, and I hope we can continue to do that.
Both of those guys do, and this was a perfect day to show how they complement one another and why, when you have two like that, it works pretty well.
Al, the Sooners scoring 60-plus for the first time since the Red River game of 3 years ago. The team improves to 6-1 on the season. Up next, a Halloween treat at Kansas next Saturday. From here in Norman, Caden McFarland, 2 News works for you.
All right, Caden, thanks. Big day for the running game, of course, and Baker Mayfield gets his revenge. Meanwhile, Bob Stoops on the Stillwater tragedy.
We're all really deeply saddened. These Saturdays are pretty special, and for all of us, and people who do the same thing we do, and fans that come to cheer. Things like this shouldn't happen, and we're sad that it did.
And we'll be back with more after this.